Good evening, everybody. November 38, Alpha Kilo, Cockpitbuilders.com. Live on Twitch. Happy Wednesday. We're all sitting on the ground at Courchevel. Beautiful scenery. We got 3 projectors up and somewhat aligned. Looks pretty good to me, and we're on our way to Amsterdam. Let's get started.
Good afternoon, Eagle County Ground, KingAir 8 Alpha Kilo. We're at the ramp ready for taxi, runway 25. We'll take the apron, Alpha 3, Alpha, runway 25, hold short, KingAir 8 Alpha Kilo. Clear to Ottawa, Leicester 2, runway 6 left, 0544, KingAir 8 Alpha Kilo. Clear land, runway 7, KingAir 8 Alpha Kilo.
Good evening, everybody. November 38, Alpha Kilo, Cockpitbuilders.com. Live on Twitch. Good to see you. You're 100% right. The battery is dying, but it's charging and operating, so I'm hoping that's enough to keep it going. If it isn't, well, I guess we're going to finish the flight with the sideways camera rather than the big camera. Thanks for hanging out with us. November 38, Alpha Kilo, Cockpitbuilders.com. Good to see you. If you have any questions, always jam them in the chat. Yes, it's plugged into the charger as we speak. For the most part, that should work. It should be charging. I did see it charging when I plugged it in. Usually it drops 1 or 2%, maybe even up to 10% through a couple-hour flight while it's charging. So hopefully it'll last the flight. And if it doesn't, there's nothing I can do about it. I didn't notice. I thought it was charging earlier today when I looked at it, and clearly it was not. But anyway, it is what it is. How's it going, guys? Happy Wednesday to you all. We're sitting on the ground at Courchevel. We do have the 3 projectors up, but we have not extended the screen yet. So the screen's kind of just projecting on the walls. I will tell you that it makes me sick to my stomach because all I see is movement through my entire vision. So it's pretty fucking crazy. And it's crystal clear. It's absolutely incredible. 5240 by 1080 is the resolution we're running. We'll see how things go. Thanks for hanging out with us. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the flight. It should be about 2 hours and 2 hours and 20 minutes, I think. What is the ETE? ETE is listing as nothing right now. Well, I guess we'll know when we get going. Anyways, without further ado, we'll give ourselves a little pushback and we'll get these Pratt & Whitneys running. So let's go ahead and do that first. We do want to make sure that we push back away from this building before we actually have any problems. So we're ready, guys. Let's go. Parking brake is off. Actually, we'll leave that on until they connect. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Hopefully everybody's doing well in the midweek so far, hump day. Yeah, drone, I got no radio either. I'll have to 122.95. All right, you can come up here and connect. Are you going to go down the side of the airplane? Yep, of course you are. I don't know why he does that. Then he pops back out. There we go. Parking brakes released. We won't do much of a pushback here, just to get back far enough away from the buildings and the cars. I do like to do a straight pushback. That should be enough to make the turn. We'll go right there. Oh my god, that totally felt like we stopped. Takes me a bit to get used to this, I'll tell you. All right, here we go. The master battery switch is on, nav lights are on, beacon light is coming on, bleeds and blowers are off, props are all the way forward, parking brake is set. We're going to go ahead with number 2. Here we go. We've got ignition start, N1 rotation, ITT's rising, oil pressure's coming up, fuel pressure is good. Looking for 10.5. Mr. Salmonus, we're going to be coming to your neck of the woods as soon, I can assure you that. There's 12, in goes the fuel. We're coming up to see you, sir. Your suggested route flight is coming up. Not far, probably today's Wednesday, probably Saturday. Yeah, the middle camera on the right's pretty cool. All right, and 50% starter cutout, master caution reset. We'll let that engine settle down. All right. That engine to high idle. Let's switch over to the generator. Generator's coming on. We got the voltage. We pick up the load. Gen 1 or Gen 2 off. Master caution reset. And here we go. Number 1. We've got ignition start. N1 rotation. ITT's rising. Oil pressure's coming up. Fuel pressure is good. We got spinach on the prop. Oil pressure light went out. Through 10.5. In goes Gen 2. And in goes the fuel. 20% N1, everything's looking good, all in the green. Yeah, one more day, Mr. Salmonus. 50% starter cutout, master caution. I remembered everything except for the one thing. Yeah, exactly. All right, both engines coming back to low idle. Let's switch over to Gen 1. Gen 1's coming on. We split the load. Gen 2 off. Master caution, all the load goes Gen 1. Gen 1 back, or Gen 2 back on. Everything looks good. Avionics are coming on. Auto feather, auto ignition, pitot heat, windshield heat. We could put the tail lights on and the recognition lights on. Taxi lights are coming on. Bleeds and blowers are going on. And 1 notch of flaps, please. All right, TCAS over here. Parking brake is off, and here we go. Why is that auto ignition not on? There we go. EGPWS test.
Sink rate. Pull up terrain. Don't sink. Too low. Gear. Glide slope. Minimums. Bank angle. 150, 40, 30, 20, 10. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you going, lady? Don't walk in front of me. No, we ran you over. Too bad. I don't know if I'm ghosted either. I might be. Looks like I'm damn near right on the frickin' runway. I'll have to connect to POSCON after, I guess.
I see both here.
You do see us both on there?
Yep.
This is one hell of a hill. Courchevel traffic, KingAir November 30 Alpha Kilo, line up on wait, runway 04, Courchevel. Alright, strobe lights are on. Landing lights are on, taxi lights are off. We definitely won't require much to get over this runway. Wow. kind of scares the shit out of you with this look, doesn't it? Coffee pot, you got it, Solo. Wow, this is kind of freaky. All right, 1 notch of flaps is set. Bleeds and blowers are going off for the most power possible. Landing lights are on, strobe lights are on. And I guess both engines can go to high idle. And here we go, folks. Courchevel traffic, KingAir November 30 Alpha Kilo, rolling runway 04, Courchevel. Wow, this is freaky. Freaky, freaky, freaky. Never done this before. All right, standing on the brakes. Engines are coming up. Engines are stable. Prop governor's kicking in. We've got 2 takeoff power set, 2 good engines. Speed tape is alive and on both sides. Here we go, folks. Courchevel to Amsterdam.
Yeehaw!
80 knots.
80 knots. Thank you. Shit, we're gonna run out of runway. Woohoo! Positive rate. Gear's coming up. That was fucking freaky. Should have done full flaps on that departure. Props back to 1550. Tap the brakes and landing lights are off. Flaps are coming up. Carrier launch. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Courchevel traffic. KingAir November 30 Alpha Kilo. We're in the turn for pass Courchevel. What's going on here with the trim? Oh, there she goes. Oh, wow. She just did something funky. Wow, that's really fucked up. Hang on, let me get that sorted out. All right. Leads and blowers.
Radio check.
Radio check 5x5, KingAir 8 Alpha Kilo.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's kind of scary, actually, Solo. It's kind of scary. I'll tell you, it fucking makes me feel like something's going on there. Come on, Trim. Let me get her straightened out here. It makes me feel all weird, like, because everywhere I look, excuse me, everywhere I look, there's movement. All right, yaw dampers going on. All right, that's looking better now. I guess I never put the terrain. Oh yeah, I did. Terrain databases in there. Yeah, it's gonna take me a bit, Reading Rich, to get used it for sure. Get used to it because, like I said, even with the pushback, like because everything in bright, it'll be even worse when I actually extend the screen and the screen is full brightness, because right now it's just reflecting off the walls, so I really can't make out exactly what the objects are, but I can see the movement there, and it's like, holy fuck. $75 from Digital Engineer. We got the left engine indication of left engine fire. Left engine fire indication on the throttle. The left engine comes back to idle. We put our hand on the left cutoff, confirm the left engine cutoff. We're going to pull that straight down to cutoff. And immediately, that's dead engine. Whatever the dead engine, that leg goes dead. We go the opposite on the rudder. And then we confirm that we got the left engine. We're going to pull that back to feather. I was going to adjust our climb power here and our trim. with the loss of the left engine. Thanks very much, Digital Engineer. $75. One engine fire. That's sure as shit gonna keep us for a while before we get to Amsterdam. Torque's still okay on the right engine. Definitely being a little tricky tonight. Yeah, what's this payback for? You might have to remind me, Digital Engineer. Just for me saying that you had a crotch shot when you were building the 3D printer? Haha, King the Joker, that's funny. Whoa, why is this behaving this way all of a sudden? It seems a little odd. Definitely struggling to keep her going straight. Brian, BSK, when I pull the cutoff switch, that stops all fuel to the engine, 100%. The fuel cutoff on the throttle quadrant really is fuel cutoff. Oh shit, that's awesome. I don't know what's going on here. I'm fighting something with my control yoke, which seems a little bizarre. And I don't think it's, let me try and see what actually it is. Ooh, our speed's really fucking low here. What the hell was that? Oh, probably the... Whoa! You go away. Let's get rid of this. Maybe that's part of what my problem is. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's that bouncing? Let's see if that makes a difference, because... this should help. There, that feels a lot smoother. I wonder why that would have any effect on it. Reading Rich, I don't know. I thought I got all that sorted out, but things seem to be okay now that I've shut that off. Which is weird that that was fighting with things. Alright, let's get back on track. For pause. Autopilot engage. LNAV, please. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Easy, easy. 22, thank you. 22. Speed's coming back up. He fixes stuff. And then we do this for a few minutes. Yeah, a little bit of bouncing, I guess. But I think it's okay. No, I don't need to rip any panel off for this. There we go, we're leveling off now. Just the 11 knot headwind and something on the autopilot, even though the autopilot wasn't actually engaged, was fighting me. Digital Engineer, $75. Thank you for your support for the channel, man. Appreciate it, even though you're trying to get even with me. Jamie Gal, thank you very much for the follow. Good to see you. There, she's a lot better now, a little more smooth. Seatbelt signs can go off, of course. She's still a little turbulent, but not too bad. 22,000, we should be able to hold. Okay, speed's coming up. Although at this rate, we're going to take one fuck of a long time to get there. Maybe we should plan for a landing. Now that I have my choice. Let's plan LFLK, little far away. LFGJ. Ooh, LFGJ. What do we got there? Come on, bring up my menu. LFGJ. Whoops. Dole, France. Yeah, I'm already on standard, dude. Didn't you notice? Mr. Doug Snow, how's it going, big guy? Just looking to see what the airport, what everything is here. 7,316 feet. That works for me. Which is going to be right by Dippler. Right by Dippler. LFGX. So and it looks probably you gave me the winds are 180 at 9 knots. So we'll take runway 23. And that's going to be right next to Keeluk. And then actually runway 22 will be coming in this direction. So we'll go to Keeluk. So if we go here, we can go like this.
You said LFGJ, right?
Lima Fox Golf Juliet.
Yeah. How long did you say that runway was?
7,316 feet.
Oh, okay. I thought you said bigger, but yeah. I have runway 5 and 23 here, but not a big deal.
Yep, 23 is what I'm going in on. IBABA. Which was right after Ibaba. It's going to change that up on the PFD. And we're going to start down. Airport elevation is 645 feet. LFGJ, American Soldier. Lima, Foxtrot, Golf, Juliet. Commando Solo with the 35 bits. Thank you. Mr. Snow already put it in there.
Yeah, he was putting in the parting.
November 38 Alpha Kilo, November 54 Delta Charlie.
November 54 Delta Charlie, 38 Alpha Kilo. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing a hole at pass.
You're going to do a hold at pass? Oh, that works for me. You could make a hold at India Bravo Alpha if you'd like.
All right, I might try that.
Sounds good. Or even a Lima Uniform Kilo India Delta. You just took off. Oh, you just took off on the A320.
So which one did you say?
You could do a hold at Lima Uniform Kilo India Delta or India Bravo Alpha Bravo Alpha.
Roger.
Those are the closest to where I'm just gonna pull it in there. Crispy CEO, how's it going, lady? Mr. Snow gave us the altimeter, which was 1009. We'll set that up ahead of time.
I'm going to hold at Delta Juliet Lima.
All right, that sounds good. Thank you. Commando Solo with more bits, and Reading Rich with 300 bits. Thanks, Reading Rich. Appreciate that. And what have we got, a CTAF for this? No, we do not, so we'll just stay on the same frequency we're on. This is Dole, France. All right, landing lights are going on. Seatbelt signs are going on. No, I've never seen that, Jep. Depends on your internet speed, for one thing. Runway 23, guys, is where we're going in here. Runway 23, clear and check out the engine fire situation. Planning the approach pretty good, actually, in this particular case. Keeping our speed low because we are having a little bit of a quicker descent than we normally would. It's kind of exciting, actually. Yeah, I've never, there's got to be something wrong, Jeep, to be honest with you. Because even my update didn't take more than 15, 20 minutes or an hour for 14 gig. Watching the descent profile here pretty carefully, guys. Want to make sure there's no issues. Dole traffic, KingAir November 30 Alpha Kilo. We're 30 miles to the south, inbound land runway 22. We're going to enter a mid-right downwind for runway 22 full stop. Dole traffic. Exactly, Solo. More scenery in flight game for sure. J-Law1, thank you very much for the follow, sir. Good to see you. Through 9,000 feet now. Whitelidge, how's it going, sir? You love the KingAir, but yours is sure nicer than mine? Yeah, well, this was a real airplane. It was a Beechcraft Model 99 that was converted into the KingAir 350i. It's beautiful, beautiful airplane. I love this thing. I've done some modifications to the 2020 aircraft to make it a little more flyable. Still some more modifications to go, but we're getting there. Guys, if you missed any of our previous VODs, don't hesitate to go to youtube.com/cockpitbuilders. You can go catch up on all our VODs. We always... Is it me that's blowing in the microphone? I don't know. Really? It's me? Fuck's sakes, we'll have to move that away. I guess that got turned up somehow. Why don't you fucking say something? How long have I been doing that? Fuck's sakes. I get nervous maybe when I'm going in the emergency fucking landings. Nah, just... Since I bought the headset, yeah, well, that's why we got a donation goal for a different one. Maybe that's what I gotta do, is I just gotta keep it back more. Flight entertainment covers it all? Sure it does. You're used to it since the beginning, Solo? What, that I've been breathing in the microphone? Fuck's sakes. That's one thing I hate. It drives me nuts when I hear people breathe in their microphones. I don't know why you guys haven't said something fucking sooner. You miss watching me fight with the headset cord. Yeah, exactly. All right, here we come. 3,000 is where I'm trying to get to. Actually, we'll make it probably 1,700. 2,000 probably be a good altitude here. All right, and we're going to enter a right downwind for 23. That'll be a left downwind, dumbass. It's like the drone of the engine. It is a real airplane. .3. We'll make the turn. Dole traffic, King Air November 38 Alpha Kilo. We're about 10 miles south of the airport. Entering a mid-left downwind, runway 22 full stop. Sorry, 23 full stop, Dole.
$2,500.
All right. Autopilot can go off. Because it is real. Alright, there we go. 1,500 above the ground. Alright, let's go ahead and set things up. Auto feather, auto ignition. Seatbelt signs are on already. Dole traffic, King Air November 38 Alpha Kilo. We're making a left base. Runway 23, full stop, Dole. Whoa, easy there. I don't know why this Jeep bouncing. Gotta get that to stop. That's a little better. I think I got the runway there. Easy there. Five miles out. I actually think I know what is causing this bouncing here. I have a pretty good idea. I think I left my stupid controller plugged in from the other entertainment product that I was using. And I think I'm fighting it.
1,000.
Definitely have the runway in sight, which is good. Yeah, so I actually use real world weather. So whatever it's doing outside, that's what I use. Which is just like every other pilot they would use. Exactly, Scotty. That's exactly what the problem is. I'm pretty sure of it. Dole traffic, King Air November 38 Alpha Kilo. We're on a 2.5 mile base, runway 23, full stop, Dole traffic.
Looks real neat seeing the scenery outside your window.
What's that?
So it looks real neat seeing the scenery outside your window.
Yeah, it makes a big difference, that's for sure. All right, gears coming down. Full flaps. Ooh, don't do that. Dual traffic, King Air November 30 Alpha Kilo, making left final, runway 23, full stop.
500.
Dual traffic.
$400.
That's real hard with only the right engine. I gotta counteract the yaw with the ailerons and the rudder. Alright, landing checklist. Landing gear is down, 3 green, flaps are down, everything else is good. We got 2 red, 2 white. Sim Caesar, thank you very much for the bits.
300.
I don't know what I'm fighting. It must be that fucking Xbox controller, though. Continue. The Chad, Sky Blue Radio, thank you very much for the subscription, buddy.
$100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Yeesh. Oof. No reversers when you only got one engine, so you switch to manual braking. And the left engine feathered. And there we go. Parking brake is set. All right, let's get that turned off. Other feather. Pull that back up and bring the flaps up. And here we go.
54 Delta Charlie is holding at DE Delta Juliet Lima at flight level 240.
White Lake, thank you very much for the bits. All right, we'll clear the failure. Failure's gone. The fire light is out. Digital engineer, thank you very much for that. A lot of good fun. All right, what we're going to do here is we're going to put the left engine prop all the way forward. Parking brake is set and switch the generator off. And here we go. We've got left ignition start, N1 rotation. ITT's rising. Oil pressure's coming up. Oil pressure light will go out at 40 PSI. We got the spinach on the nacelle.
Don't forget to check the other controller.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll pull that off. 13, in goes the fuel. %, N1, and watching the ITT. Everything's stable. 50% starter cutout. Ah, we lost our cap. Our switch cap fell off. Engine looks stable. Generator's coming back on. Both engines to high idle. Both props all the way to max. Just do a quick run up here and make sure that it's good. Left engine, governor kicks in, 1700 and feather. Feather comes all the way back, torque increases, torque drops. Looking good. Engine back to idle, prop all the way forward. Auto feather, auto ignition on both. 1 notch of flap is set. Both engines to high idle, bleeds and blowers are going off. And let's just quickly throw the root back in here. And we were next to BJL. Delta Juliet Lima is going to be our next one. And gross weight is in there, 0.5 for the reserves, 400 on the cost index, 220 was the cruise. Current outside air temperature is 1 degree Celsius. We put in 1 and 40 degrees of flaps. We get our V speeds, they come back in and they come up here. That's looking beautiful. And our next waypoint's good to go. So, LNAV is engaged, and I think we're pretty much good to go. Let's get this over to map view. We got the terrain up, and I think the rest of us are ready to go. Willow, good to see you. All right, parking brake is off. Here we go. Let's see what we can do with this bad boy. Fuel is checked. Everything else looks good. All right, let's bring these engines up till they're stable. We got 2 stable engines. Takeoff power is set. 2 green engines. Speed tape is alive and on both sides. That's checked.
knots.
80 knots checked. Oh, I didn't do the controller. Ooh, there she goes. That was a hell of a bounce. All right, positive gears up. Yeah, haha is right. Flaps are coming up. Yaw damper.
300.
Props are coming back to 1550. And we're in the turn. $5, K the Joker. Thank you very much for the donation of $5. Oh shit. Bleeds are not going on. Auto feather, auto ignition is going off. Landing lights are off, seatbelt signs are off. Well, we got bleed air issues, which means no anti-ice for us. No anti-ice, courtesy of K the Joker. No anti-ice. All right, I gotta go take care of that controller. While we're at it, we'll take a 2-second break. Thanks very much for hanging out with us, guys. November 30th, Alpha Kilo, Cockpitbuilders.com. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday to everybody. Hopefully everybody is doing well and enjoying themselves. Cockpit camera hasn't given up the ghost on us yet. All right, let's unplug this. Oh shit, I triggered something that triggered flaps. That's no good. That's definitely no good. We'll see if she'll recover from that. See, that stupid ass controller. That was the problem. Everything else looks good. Speed's a little high. She'll be alright. She'll calm down as soon as she starts climb again. We'll keep an eye on it. That was definitely the problem. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Appreciate you being here. Happy Wednesday night. Sim Caesar, you're always trouble. Okay, the Joker, you're funny. Actually, it is solo. It's incredible. Everybody does their own little bit. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. Happy Wednesday. We're on our way to Amsterdam. We're flying with Drone Flyer. Drone, in case you didn't know, we're back in the air. We're direct Delta Juliet Lima. Mr.
Roger
DC
that.
Jets. Happy New Year's Eve. Eve, exactly. New Year's Eve, Eve. New Year's Eve is tomorrow. New Year's Eve, Eve is today. Oh, Caesar, I know exactly who was calling you a troublemaker, and I think you fit the bill more than Scotty does. I would actually take Caesar's word for it that you're a troublemaker before I take your word that Scotty is a troublemaker. It's already New Year's Eve for some, this is true. Yeah, DC Gents, you like that? Crispy could get you one of these, maybe. That's funny. Yeah, I got this this past summer. I thought it was fucking funny, so I grabbed it. I have a few t-shirts that I really like, but it's quite warm in here tonight. We got the air conditioning running. We got 3 projectors going now. All 3 projectors are running. It's giving us a bit of a horseshoe, and we've got, I would say, damn close to 200 degrees. It's 180 degrees for sure, but I think it may be actually more than that. You took a photo with your phone, text messages being sent to Crispy. That's funny. Well, it's really good to see you guys. We're on our way to Amsterdam. I think we've got about an hour and 45 minutes, maybe 2 hours left of the flight. We're going to cruise at 22,000 feet. We're rapidly approaching, looks like flight level 190 now. So that's the thing, Chad. You need to have the warping software. So now it curves from behind. It's almost back to the passenger windows, actually. Curved all the way around, and then with the warping software you give it the dimensions of the screen. Now the only thing I haven't done is extended the screen itself, so it's just flashing up on the walls itself, but I will extend the screen over the next few, well, let's call it next week or so, maybe 2 weeks. I'm not going to run out to the store tomorrow and go buy a bunch of wood and start doing that. But yeah, it's pretty incredible. Guys, it's Immersive Display Pro by Flyleaf Software. That's the only way you can do that. 3 projectors warped for the screen with amazing edge blending going in. Exactly, Saminus. It'll be next year. Really good picture of it. I don't know. It doesn't really show much more than it did before. But the image goes past the side windows now. And this camera still shows the bright white. And you can see, because I was fucking around with the projectors, obviously there's a cord still in the way of this camera that needs to be fixed. Oh yeah, it's snowing like a bitch. It's been snowing all day. It's funny that you can see that. That's how crystal clear this camera is, I guess. The 4K Brio. Oh yeah, you can totally see the snow in the window. She's snowing like a banshee out there. I had to shovel snow like, it was almost 2 hours the day before yesterday. My daughter and her boyfriend shoveled tonight, and I'll have to shovel again in the morning. I shovel a little bit and use the snowblower for the rest. Thanks, Caesar. I appreciate it. Yeah, this one's my favorite. New edition, and it works real well in this cruise view. Oh, that fucking camera died. The camera finally gave up the ghost. The backseat camera. So you know what I'm gonna do, guys? While we're cruising, I'm gonna actually take 2 seconds and I'm gonna pull that out. I'm gonna get it charging again. It clearly isn't charging properly. So what I'm going to do is just disconnect it right now. I'll give it a chance to quote-unquote cool down. Oh, shit, I got her too tight. Why can't I get that loose? There it goes. We'll pull it out, we'll let her cool down, and give it a bit of a charge. She'll get charged a little, and that'll get us closer to our destination, and then we'll have that camera set up again. We'll have that camera set back up again for the arrival. Give it a few minutes to charge the GoPro. She gets a little crusty, she gets a little warm, especially when the battery gets low. Thanks for the follow, General ZYDD. Leave it off for now. Plug it back into the charging hub. Let her cool down. And we'll leave that camera off for a little. I should have checked it earlier today, but when I actually checked the USB-C, I saw...
Stop at 22, your plane is still climbing.
Ha, thank you. Apparently, I'm going to 24.
You're past that already.
I know, I'm going back down to 24. There we go. There's 24.
Let's see what the ceiling is on that plane.
35. And we'll go to the performance page really quick. And we'll set it to 240 to make sure that our performance is calculated properly. And we're just going to plug this camera back in and let it start charging a little before we do anything with it. We'll let her charge for a bit. Sorry about that, guys. That was my error when I checked it earlier today. Come on, start charging, you bitch. Oh, maybe that's the problem. Maybe that is the issue. Maybe I bumped the power cord today and maybe it wasn't charging. Haha, that's entirely possible. Well, that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it was. It was unplugged. Son of a beach. See if she'll start charging now. Scotty, you thought a 777 went higher than 35? You're funny. Let her cool down a little bit. She might start charging on her own. And we'll get back in the cockpit. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. I don't think I had a smoke. I must have. All right, let's get back in the cockpit for a little bit, guys, while that camera charges. Thanks very much for hanging out with us. November 38 Alpha Kilo, cockpitbuilders.com. Happy Saturday. Look at all the cool emotes that Commando Solo has. Absolutely incredible. I really wish I knew why that wasn't going. I'm sure it's because it's too hot. I think we'll have to use this one for a little bit. We'll run with this scene for a little bit while this camera does its thing. Make sure that it does start charging here shortly. Didn't I say oh, sorry, Saminus. Yeah, I meant Wednesday. It's because I'm on holidays still. So it seems to me like I've been off, so it feels like a Saturday. All right, let's double check the props here. 1550 on the props, 107 on the torque. It looks good to me. We got two good engines. 236 is the indicated, 350 over the ground with a 21 knot tailwind. The days do blur into one reading, Rich. That's exactly what happens. Oh, crumbs. That's my parents. Sorry, guys. You're going to have to leave a message. Oh, the 30th. That's today. I'll call them back. All right, looking good. Everything's looking good. Yeah, exactly. White Lake, I'm in the same boat. I have to adult on Monday. Oh, I got drone down there on my left-hand side. You guys actually should be able to see him just in front of us on the left. Uh-oh. What was that? Bing bong. Bing bong. Did we just lose drone? Or disconnected? Something just went bing bong. Well, I still got the traffic, but I'm not sure if he's actually disconnected. Let's try and check and see if we got disconnected. We did. Oh no, that was something else. My stupid new RAM, bling bling RAM crap, has LED lights on it, which I didn't even want anyways. And the little software that runs for it's called LED Keeper. Oh crap, now that's in my eyeballs. Oops. Play with the generator is not a good idea. Let's get that sorted. And we lost the chat because of the phone call. Don't know why. Wow, the whole place is just falling apart, folks. The world is falling apart. Bad sound. Yeah, it was a bad sound. Was one of those things. End of the year stream, that's just the way it goes, folks. Wolf to Fear, everything's going good, thanks, except one of my cameras died. I'm waiting for it to start charging again, but for some reason it's causing a bit of an issue. If I can get it to start charging again, then it should be charged in time, well, at least enough in time for the arrival. Might be charging now. Otherwise, this is the camera we're going to use. After Sim Caesar said, love the new camera setup, it worked really, really well until this one died because I stupidly knew it was going to happen. Yeah, exactly. The chat Sky Blue Radio, the fucking 2020, eh? Just about had enough of it, to be honest with you. Yeah, the new cameras look really, really good, but when I checked it this afternoon if it was charged, it was not. And I was like, shit. And I switched it around and I thought it was charging and then it was not. The wrong red light was on. It was actually the crashed light. The camera had crashed. It's always the Sim's fault. It's never my fault. Always blame the Sim. Chili Willy's taught me that. It's never the pilot's fault. We just blame the Sim. It's the best thing I ever heard. Kay the Joker, you want an RTX 3070? Best bet is to pre-order one and wait until they ship it to you direct. Just pre-order the damn thing. Direct from an NVIDIA if you want, or EVGA, or whoever you're going to get it from. Just pre-order it from them, and then when it's manufactured, they'll ship it directly to you. You can't even pre-order it anywhere? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I can't believe they do that. You release a product, at least let people, if the bots are going to buy them all up, and people are going to buy them and sell them at higher prices, the least the company could do would be let you pre-order it from them, and then that saves you one automatically. Yeah, exactly, Solo. That's exactly what it is, I guess, for you guys. $20 miles from Vatry, actually 18.2. Well, that's it exactly, Scotty. They gave all the work to Best Buy? Nice. And you can't even pre-order it from Best Buy, I'm guessing. Wow, that's crazy, K the Joker. Well, I guess if those people want them bad enough, they'll buy them direct from whoever's selling them for an outrageous price. That's ridiculous. Yeah, I just don't understand why a company would do that. Why wouldn't the company allow you to pre-order them, and then as they get manufactured, they would just ship them out? Yeah, Bitcoin miners, which apparently, once again, they made it so those cards would not be appropriate for Bitcoin miners. They were supposed to be made so they couldn't be done that way. And then what happened? People still using them. It's dumb. I think the whole objective of this Bitcoin mining is a bit of a waste of fucking time, if you ask me. The amount of money it costs you in electricity, it's just not worth it. Best Buy said pre-order it. It's a monkey circus. Oh, that's funny. Maybe Tesla. It's really hard to say. I don't even pretend to understand what these people think sometimes. So much for the benefit of the customer. I guess they really don't give a shit if bots buy the cards or not. Because if bots buy the cards or not, they're still getting their money out of them. Guys, I apologize for using this view. The GoPro is charging. She is charging, I think. Slow but sure wins the race, unless she's not charging. In which case, I really did fuck something up today. We'll see what happens. We'll check it when we get across here. Progress page, guys, 237 miles. We should be on the ground within an hour. 237 miles, 236 now to go to Amsterdam? Dummy. Oh my god, really? The pre-orders and companies, they don't stock shit anymore. Nobody stocks anything nowadays. I don't think, anyways. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. November 38 Alpha Kilo. Cockpitbuilders.com. It's Wednesday. Happy hump day to everybody. We're on our way to Amsterdam. The main cockpit camera went dead, so we gotta avoid using it. Sorry about that. We'll just make do without for now. But we will be streaming again on Saturday. Catch us on Saturday with a new stream. 3 projectors on the go now, folks. Not just 2. We're using all 3, and it is unbelievable. You guys can actually see through the side window the image of the clouds on the side. It'll be even better when I get the screen brought right around. When the screen comes the rest of the way around, it's going to be a lot brighter. It's kind of crazy though right now, because as I see shit moving right now, I can see the propellers flickering in the light. But as I see stuff moving, it kind of freaks me out a little bit. Bug Champion ahoy! How's it going, Ghoul? Oh, really? Reading Rich? The UK version of Best Buy? There is such a thing? Oh shit, what's this, Mr. Snow? A 0025 Zulu, which was about 20 minutes ago. We've got winds 180 at 7 knots, few clouds at 2,000, temperature 2.1, 1002. And then we get the exciting stuff. We got rain showers in the forecast. Few CB, I'm not sure what that is. At 2300 Zulu, which was before that, we had winds 200 at 7 with scattered clouds 2500. Probability of precipitation was 30. Temperature was 0. To 3103 was 240 at 12 with rain showers. Beautiful weather. It's, yeah, I have to rip the fucking window apart. I think it's a double pane window, and I really need to get in there and try and rip that apart because it's sandwiched. So I think I have to try and rip that apart. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'll try and do that in time for Saturday, if I can get it out. I don't know if I can. I may not even be able to get it out. I might be able to, but no promises. Yes, I did solo. Oh, cumulonimbus. Alright, I wasn't sure what that meant. It looks better than it did on Sunday, yeah, because I added the 3rd projector since then. Things are a lot different. Thanks for hanging out with us, guys. November 38 Alpha Kilo. Cockpitbuilders.com. Good to see us. Doesn't look like that camera's going to cooperate with us. Doesn't seem to be anyway. I clearly did something. It's cool enough now. It should be able to charge. But I'm thinking I must have unplugged. There's something else unplugged that I didn't realize. I'm thinking. Clear of conflict. Somehow, something has occurred. And apparently, we have somehow made a problem for ourselves. Oh shit, I bet you I know what it was. Oh no, not that. It's not that directly there, but I never did check to see if maybe in my moving shit around, if perhaps there is something else here I undid it. It's happened many a time where I do something stupid. I'll have to double check the power source because I'm thinking maybe I accidentally did something to the other end of the cable. Anyway, it looks like we're going to be stuck with the other camera. Sorry about that, folks. It is what it is. It's just a perfect way to end 2020, I believe. Guys, we're on our way to Amsterdam. It's snowing like a bitch outside, but it's nice and warm in here. Can't thank you guys enough for hanging out with us. If you have any questions, jam in the chat. We're always happy to answer your questions. Yes, it is always pilot error. We're not far now, guys. About, I don't know, I'm going to say 30 minutes. We'll be on top of descent, if not sooner. We're really cruising here on our way to Amsterdam. Tomorrow, those stores were actually great pre-internet. They were. Best Buy and all that. Thanks, Cameraman Pug. I like my shirt, too. Those stores were great pre-internet, but no, I still order, like, the GoPro I ordered from Best Buy, because they ship direct to my house. I don't have to go to the post office to pick it up. The Cloud Wireless, they came, and our new donation goals for the Sennheiser. These things, the audio isn't that great. The audio is actually crap in these. Not to mention, you guys can hear me breathing and like a banshee on it. So what we're doing is we're going to change. We're going to keep these for when we have a guest in the cockpit. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to get the Sennheiser GX670s, I believe they are. We're going to try that and see if that's going to be any better. I think it will be. Definitely probably better audio for me. I like the fact, too, it has separate volume control for the chat and a separate volume control for the sim itself, which means zero lag, hopefully. It is good that they deliver. That's courier service, though. Courier service is always delivered. They just make you sign a thing that says we're not going to need your signature or whatever on the way. 5-4 Delta Charlie, KingAir 8 Alpha Kilo.
Go ahead, 4 Delta.
Yeah, I just want to let you know, I believe we're looking at runway 22. I'll let you know when I get the latest METAR, though.
Yeah, I just checked the METAR. It said 180. So I'll go for 22 for now.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to go with 22. And I'll do the full ILS 22 because the weather is shit. As you can see on the overhead map, guys, you can see the weather coming in there right now, actually. Rain showers, they're calling for. Try a cover on the microphone? Yeah. Chad, you know what? I'm actually shocked that this microphone didn't come with a cover, so it's kind of stupid, actually. My last one, I could take the foam thing off my other cloud wired ones. Scotty misses me fighting with the cable. I sure as fuck don't miss fighting with the cable. It is a bitch to remember to plug them in. These have 30-hour battery life. The Sennheiser only has 20-hour, so they claim. We'll have to see, so I'll just charge them every 2 days, and these ones I charge every 3 days. We had a Sony store when I lived in Toronto. Thanks, Solo. Yeah, they're showing 180 at 7 knots still. Hasn't changed, but the few clouds at 2,000. And the light rain showers and the few clouds at 1,800. CB is cumulonimbus, apparently. Works wonders for your studio mic? Yeah, well, I mean, really, actually going to get a studio mic for back here. Make more sense, actually. And then I could just leave the headset up the front. Really is Rob. Dropping by to wish you the very best for the next year. Looking forward to catching some more streams and learning more about this new hobby of yours. Well, Rob, thanks, dude. It's good to see you. Happy New Year to you tomorrow night, if I don't see you. I'm not sure what I'm doing there, Thursday or Friday. I may run a Friday night stream. If I do, it'll be GTA, though. I will not be streaming Flight Sim until Saturday. I can't, Master Chief Pilot. I wish I could. That's the one thing that's missing, because Active Sky actually generated the radar image for my weather radar. And until Active Sky releases something for 2020, I'm fucked without a weather radar. I wish I could put the weather radar on. That's actually, in everything that I've got working, that's the only thing that I miss the most, is the fucking weather radar. You'll keep an eye out for it, Rob? Yeah, well, it'll be interesting. Okay, guys, we'll get back in the cockpit. Thanks for hanging out with us. I apologize, the rear camera has died, so we're going to have to fly with the side cam. Sorry about that. Not as good for your viewing pleasure, but it'll give you something to look at anyways. My wife. See if I can get this to open back up without it pausing. Yes, thank you. Go full screen, please. Oh shit, wrong button. Damn fucking thing. I never know what buttons to push, you know that? Oh, that's not gonna do it. Let's go back here. That didn't work either. Screw that. Just restart it. Sorry if I missed something in the chat. You guys will have to just say it again. I don't know why that does that to me. Usually it doesn't fuck up on me like that. And usually it'll come right back and everything's happy. There we go. Just back in. Wrong view. Appreciate you guys coming by. Happy Saturday. Sorry, Wednesday. Shit, there I go again. All right, where are we? 156 miles from the airport. Coming up on Verma. To make our turn to the right here after Verma, which is only 3.2 miles away. There's the turn. Top of descent is about 80 miles. 70 miles, actually. Still got that 22 knot tailwind, which is kind of nice. It's helping us along. 240 guys, 152 to EHAM. And let's just look at the ILS here and get that set up. Runway 22 is what we're looking at. It's the 405th day of the same day in Ronaville, exactly. Oh, awesome, Tesla. Thank you for the heads up. All right, so it looks like we're actually joining a right downwind for runway 22. So the VOR is Schiphol. Which is SPL. We'll put that in. And then after Schiphol, let's make sure that went in properly. It certainly did. After Helen, we go direct to Schiphol. And after Schiphol, we're going to D14.8, which is 14.8 DME out of Schiphol, which is 036. So we can do that with a radio. I just got to remember how to do that. So let's do D14.8. That doesn't work. It's radial and distance. So let's go to the fix page. And SPL is the fix. and it's going to be 036 is radio and 14.8. Which I think is going to be trying to remember, I always forget how to do this. SPL 036 14.8. Nope. SPL 036 15. Nope. Try and remember how to do that. So it's SPL and then pretty sure you do that there. Try it here. No, it's not here. Oh, there, it took that. That's the correct one. And then I can go to the legs and put it in there. SPL01. Sweet. Got it. So in the fix page, you remember, in the fix page, you basically put in the 036/14.8. And then you can select it and paste it in the legs page, which gives us SPL01, which adds to the flight plan. And then once we get out there, I should have done it as 15 actually. And what's our distance now? 159 miles. So we'll be starting that descent here shortly. And then after that, we're going to make a right-hand turn to, let's see if this works. Should be able to put in as EH649. Yep, it takes it. And then after that, we're going to be EH650. And after that, we're going to be EH651. And then after that, we're going to be EH652. By putting these into the CDU, if the weather's crap, it'll fly it right in. And the runway is at 14 feet. And our decision height, ILS, is going to be 186 feet. So we can set that right now. We can do 190. Let's go with that. Everything else looks like it's good. And let's make sure that the nav radio is set. So we got 109.15. And the approach course is 221. Looks good. "21 minutes. Go Leafs go." Exactly, reading Rich. Man after my own heart. And let's make sure that's good and that's good. They're both on. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I heard that solo. Apparently, something was going to go out. Ghoul, know anything about heli collective pitch controls? How does it lock into place? I didn't believe it'd be friction, if anything, but I believe it. You pull it, and if you because your throttle's also on it, I don't think you'd ever take your hand off it. But I believe it's got a friction lock on it, so that it just goes up and down wherever you pull it or push it. But I'm not 100% sure. I've never flown well, I've flown in a helicopter, but I've never flown a helicopter. 143 miles. Around the 100-mile range, we'll start our descent. 3 to 1. Yeah, Ghoul. It's all good. Yeah, the reason for that is just COVID. Guaranteed. Pretty cool, though, they're all playing in their own division. It'll be interesting to see how that works. Which technically means at the end you'll have a Canadian team versus a US team come the finals, unless they do something different for the playoffs. You're having English moments, Solo? Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Happy Wednesday and an early Happy New Year. Love hanging out with you guys. Clouds look fucking incredible, actually. Altimeter is going to be 1002 going into Amsterdam. Runway 22 is the plan. And the altitudes, we've got to make sure those are in there. $7,000 as we cross the VOR. Flight level 70. Transition altitude, guys, for landing is going to be... I always struggle to find it. I know it's always here. I don't know if you heard about it, but there was a massive landslide in Norway 22 hours ago. No, I didn't hear about that, Mr. Salmonis. Wow, that's crazy. Transition altitude is going to be 3,000 feet, guys, for landing. So 3,000, anything above that is flight levels. So with that being said, we're going to be 3,000 at EH 649. EH 650 is also at 3,000. 651 is 1310. And EH 652 is 420 feet. There, that's all in there. Top of descent now 23 miles away. Kings are screwed. Yeah, exactly. .5 miles till top of descent. We'll put the data on so we can see it. 21.5 now. Apologize, guys. The review camera is dead. It is not charging either, so I've unplugged something that I shouldn't have. Sorry about that. Part of my pre-flight checklist the day before not completed. I hate it when that happens. We're just 80 miles away from the airport now, basically. But because we have to go around, we got to be at 7,000 at the VOR because we're passing right over the field. 17 miles. We're going to set this to go down. It'll go down on its own. We'll set this for 7,000. Go away. Oh, what's this? It's a 260, 500 foot squared big hole. Eesh. 2,260,500 square foot big hole. Oh my God. Amsterdam traffic, KingAir November 30 Alpha Kilo, over 60 miles to the south inbound, ILS runway 22. We're descending out of 240 for 7,000 Schiphol, Amsterdam. Good descent profile going on here, 1,000 feet a minute. We'll see what the weather brings, folks.
Amsterdam traffic, November 54 Delta Charlie is 91 miles from our tip. We'll be descending to 10,000 feet for runway 22 via our tip.
So Schiphol is the airport. We're going into Amsterdam. Really good to see you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you again on Saturday night at 0 Zulu. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us on a Wednesday. As soon as we're down and we're got everything shut down, we're gonna roll this VOD over to YouTube. You can check us out, youtube.com/cockpitbuilders as well. Join us in the Discord. The links have been in the chat. Always glad to have you guys hang out with us. In the Discord, we also do stream updates, so if things change, or we always post our flight ahead of time. Let's have a look at this image that Mr. Salmon has posted. Wow, look at that. Oh my goodness. I can't believe that. Look, like, it's unbelievable that shit's all missing. Wow. Reading Rich, that one will not go through, my friend. You're gonna have to update that descent path there, buddy. We're not gonna make it. $7,000 is Schiphol. That's fine, Reading Rich. It's all good. I'm not careful, we're gonna be too fucking high. Alright, let's switch here. Let's do this our way. We'll do it our way. And let's take this off. Listen to those Pratt & Whitneys just tone her down. Yeah, this will be a new way of seeing me land. Apologize for that, guys, but I mean, I can give you the other view if you want, but you're not going to be able to see how good the landing is this way, but you'll see it pop up in the chat. I kind of feel bad that that outside camera fucked up. Definitely going to be able to see me land anyways. No, I'm not using ForeFlight. ForeFlight's too expensive. I'm using Navigraph charts. It also looks after all my nav data and all my instruments. New lighting on the stream? No, it's what it is the because I've added all 3 projectors now, the wraparound display goes right around. It gives us a little more. Can you fly the VOR approach into Aspen? Absolutely, I've done it before. Actually, it wasn't that long ago. We just came out of Aspen, ODR. Yeah, the screens. Oh yeah, it's because Tesla, my cockpit camera died. So and instead of you guys just seeing some big black hole, I should make up a scene that has that camera in it as well, but all right, let's reduce this a little bit. I don't think we need to dive quite so much. As long as we're at 7,000 crossing Schiphol. Schiphol traffic, KingAir, November 30 at Alpha Kilo. We're 30 miles to the south, inbound to land, ILS runway 22, Schiphol. We're going down through the soup, folks. She cloudy as fuck. Oh yeah, they definitely dim. For sure they do. Wow, these clouds are fucked. If only I had bleed air and I could run my anti-ice, because something tells me I'm gonna really wish I had it. Something tells me I'm gonna really wish I had it. For night flying, I don't have dimmers on the I don't have dimmers on the instrument displays, but obviously I can turn them off. And there is actually a way that I can dim the displays. I just don't have that programmed up. Scotty predicting the lawn dart. Maybe, but hopefully not. You got the cumulonimbus, like Mr. Snow was telling us, and then there looks like there's another cloud layer below that. Almost like a stratocumulus or something. I'm sure the weather radar would be going absolutely apeshit right now if I had it on. Or if I was able to have it on. $1,700 feet a minute, down we go. All right, let's go with the thrust limit approach. Flaps 40/120. Give us our VREF 1. Navrad 109.15, please. And that's in there. Put this one over to approach mode in case we require it. And 221 on the course. 221 on the course. Firelocks, thank you very much for the follow, sir. $8,400, 7,000 at Schiphol VOR. That's where we're supposed to be. And then look and see what our next one is. $1,000 to go. All right, landing lights are on. Auto feather auto ignition is on. Seatbelt signs are going on. There's 7,000. Schiphol traffic, King Air November 30 Alpha Kilo, we're 9 miles out of Schiphol, inbound ILS 22 full stop, Schiphol. We're just flying over the field as we speak. You guys can see it down there through the clouds. Level at 7,000 per the charts. 7,000 joining basically a right downwind for runway 22. And we're down to 5,500 now. If I can get it. Pain in the ass. I sped up the encoders too much. Haha, you piece of garbage. As if. It's gonna sit here and fight me, isn't it? 52 is good enough. Alright. And we're 1.6 over the VOR. Schiphol traffic, November 38 Alpha Kilo. We're crossing the VOR 7,000 down to 5,500 on the ILS runway 22 Schiphol. VOR, the ILS is active, which is good. We are in approach mode on the second screen. Makes it easier for me. I can watch one and watch the map on the other should I require it. $5,500 and then... Wait a minute, 55 seems a little fucking high. What did the chart say? No, it was 3,000. How'd that fuck up? $7,000 and $3,000 at 650. That's why we have charts, folks. And make sure we're where we're supposed to be here. 186. One notch of flap going out. Landing lights are on. Seatbelt signs are on. The approach checklist is complete. 3,000. We'll probably make the turn to EH 649 before we get there. We're in the soup now, folks. In the soup now. Elite Dangerous shit is beyond you? Yeah, I'm not much for Elite Dangerous myself. Mr. Dave Rendon, how's it going, dude? All right, 180 knots. Nice and slow for this approach. 1,000 to go to 3,000. And we're going to turn direct. Schiphol traffic, KingAir November 30 Alpha Kilo, we're making right. Base, runway ILS, 22 Schiphol. And 12:30. And we're going to turn the autopilot off.
2,500.
And gears coming down.
Not still on standard, are you?
Of course not. That would be wrong. That would be wrong. That would be wrong. All right, gears down. (1002) is set over there. Schiphol traffic, KingAir November 30 Alpha Kilo making right final, ILS 22, full stop, Schiphol.
Sync rate 1,000.
Zip it, we're nice and low. That's okay. I'm good with that. Full flaps. Props are all the way forward for landing. We're nice and low. Oof. We've got drone in front of us, so we'll keep the speed low specifically for that. I'm gonna climb a little bit because I don't need to be 500 feet over the ground at this point. I'm supposed to be above 900 actually. Let's get back up. Listen to those amazing PT6A engines. Fuck, I love the sound of those.
I'm not going in yet. I'll be coming back around.
Okay, sounds good. We're a little to the right still. Complete freedom, 100 bits. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, just call me your backseat co-pilot.
Backseat pilot? I got drone strobes directly in front of us.
Gee, that would be nice to be able to see.
Would you like to see? There you go. You guys can watch this view instead then.
Yeah, we'll take the outside view.
1,000. Sync rate.
Oh, there he is. And we still get to look at your mug, too.
Been drinking tonight?
Nope, not yet. About to.
Schiphol traffic, November 54 Delta Charlie will be entering a right downwind for runway 22.
Gotta get a head start.
That's right. Hey Neil, just in time for the landing, bud. Sorry, my GoPro died, so I must have, when I put up the third projector today, I must have buggered it. actually see it. Whew. Come on now. Little low. Localizer's alive anyways, that's good. Bring that back over. No glide slope though, which is interesting, but I'm well below it to begin with. Well below it. Shouldn't even be this low, actually. Buildings. A little bit to the left still. Come back more to the right, please. Alright, landing checklist. Gear down, 3 green. Flaps are down. Props are all the way forward. Seatbelt signs are on. We're good to go. There we go. You guys can see on the bottom of the PFD, you can see the localizer indicator. We're just still a little bit to the left. .700 above. We're supposed to be at 400 by that next waypoint, so we want to come down a little bit. We'll catch up at the glide slope soon if there is one. I'm sure there should be. We're still to the left though. Gotta come back more to the right here, folks. Schiphol traffic, KingAir November 38 Alpha Kilo, we're on 2.5 mile final runway 22, full stop, Schiphol. There's the glide slope. Power's coming back. I guess we were descending too fast with it. We got the runway. That's 600 feet. Our decision height was 167 feet. Or sorry, 187. But we already got the runway, so we're good. Right on the glide slope, right on the localizer, but we have everything anyways. We're a little fast. 2 red, 2 white.
400.
Wow, that didn't take long to drop quick. A little bit of rain, a little precipitation.
Over 54 Delta Charlie turning base, runway 22.
Approaching minimums. 100.
Continue. Ooh, we're a little low.
50.
Ooh, shit. Might actually stall if we're not careful here.
430.
Come on.
20.
Lots of runway. Lots of runway.
10.
Oof. Sit on the runway would be nice. Holy shit. Well, might not get down. There we go. Whew.
That was pretty slick.
It felt slick. It just was long landing for sure.
Minus 35.
Wow, that's a beautiful landing.
Vicious missed her chance.
She missed her chance?
Yeah, she went high.
And I'm pretty sure we're going off to the left here. Alright, flaps are coming up. Stupid iPad. Alright, landing lights are off, strobes are on, taxi lights going on. recognition lights, tail lights going off, windshield heat, pitot heat, auto feather, auto ignition, prop sync is off, TCAS is off. We're going to spin around here and watch drone, although something tells me he's probably not going to come this far down, but we're going to see. So let's spin around and watch drone land. Still got lots of fuel here. There's drone's landing lights. We'll see if we can see him here. Zuka, thank you very much for the follow. Or Zuzka.
I'm not really seeing anybody I want to read.
While we're waiting for drone, let me take a peek. It is a rainbow, actually. 100%. That's 2 streams in a row we got to see the rainbows. 2 streams in a row we got to see the rainbows. I only see a single rainbow, but it does go all the way across to the left. Red, yellow, green, blue, purple.
That one I see.
We're gonna do live fly guy, I believe, Mr. Disavowed.
Okay.
As soon as we're ready, though, not for a bit there.
Darn.
I think drone should be. I thought that was his lights in the distance. I can see his strobes flashing, so that's got to be him. He's getting closer. Oh, the second one is above it.
Yeah, it's me. Civil traffic, November 54 Delta Charlie's on final for 22.
This is going to be great. Very slight crosswind here, guys. Just a slight. You can see the windsock moving there in the distance. I can only see the one, but... We're watching drone come in. We'll taxi to the gate, shut her down. We're going to be streaming again on Saturday, guys. I do ask, though, that you stick around at least till we do the raid, and then you guys can carry on your merry way if you like. Streaming again on Saturday night at 2400 hours Zulu or 0 Zulu, whichever you prefer. Oh, thanks, ODR. Yeah, this virtual world's been around for many, many years. I've been building simulators for over 20 years. This is the 4th flight simulator that I have built. And they keep, you know, they just keep getting more real as they go, right? But I apologize, the main camera that you would get to view everything died. So unfortunately, you got to deal with this view instead. But we're just watching drone come in here to land, and then we'll taxi to the gate. We stream 3 days a week, guys. Saturdays, Sundays, and Wednesdays. All around this time. Starting at 23:30 hours Zulu, which is 6:30 p.m. Eastern on Sundays and Wednesdays. 5:30 Central, 4:30 Mountain, 3:30 Pacific. And Saturdays, we start at 7 p.m. Eastern. 6 Central. 5 Mountain or 4 Pacific on Saturdays. Jonathan Clement, thank you very much for the follow. You were a huge FSX player, Smitty? Okay, but here's the deal. Just understand that it's still not, doesn't fly right. I've had to do a lot of modifications on this airplane to make it fly as good as it does. It is still good. No, this is POSCON, actually, Wild Weasel. It's the same idea as VATSIM, but it's a new network that's got higher refresh rates. And it's actually, it's still in beta right now. It's a great network, though. But same idea as VATSIM. ODR 55, thank you very much for the follow, sir. All right, drone's really coming down now. Guys, the 3 projectors. Screen warping provided by Fly Elise. Immersive Display Pro. If you want to use multiple projectors or multiple monitors, get rid of those bezels, or to make the adjustments for a curved projection screen, Fly Elise makes the software for you. Immersive Display Pro as well as Immersive Calibration Pro. Replica Gaming subscribing at Tier 1. That's 4 months, currently on a 3-month streak. Thanks, Replica. Appreciate it. Missed you earlier in the stream, buddy, but good to see you. Drone coming in. We might not get to see too much of his landing because we are kind of far all the way down the end. Yes, sir, all 3. I haven't added the screen yet, so it's just splashing out on the wall for now, but it still gives me that crazy ass feeling. Little far away to see drone's perfect landing right there. Little far away to see the perfect landing. Oh, you got into Elite Dangerous? Oh, wow. And you've loved it? Yeah, that rainbow's pretty cool. Actually, Replica, it can't see too much because the cockpit cam died. I must have jostled it today when I was doing stuff, so it wasn't charging. I'll have to figure that out. All right, drone is down and pulled off, I believe. Let's carry on over to the gate. Thanks very much for hanging out with us. November 38 Alpha Kilo, Cockpitbuilders.com. Good to see you. Oh, there he is. He's still taxiing this way. Off to the left, drone. Let's see if I can make this turn. There we go. All right, 1 generator can go off. Bleeds and blowers can go off. Flaps are up. Looks like a nice spot right here. Amsterdam Schiphol, folks. You think the rainbow leads right to the red light? It's possible. Oh, for sure. Or order. A friend of mine has a 737 on a full motion cockpit. No issues with that. Just the cost. $50,000 minimum for a 3 DOF. Stud Fear, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub. Welcome to the Cockpit Builders crew. Guys, we'll have the cockpit camera all charged up again and ready to go for Saturday night stream. Appreciate your patience. All right, let's see if we can park it here. We got a drone coming up beside us on the left, I think. Parking brake is set. Taxi lights are off. Everything else is ready to go. Engines are down. Avionics, feather, seatbelts, beacon. You got to play in the United Airlines simulator? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Master caution. And master caution number 2. Gen 2 is off. Thank you. Nav lights, battery are all off. And drone should be pulling up to our left. It's really, really cool. What are you getting donations for now? We're working on the audio quality of this microphone kind of sucks monkey tits. So we're looking at the GSP 670 from Sennheiser. We're gonna try that, and then this one will be for guests. But those screens on your dash, what are they for? On my dash. Screens on my dash. Not sure which ones you're referring to. But anyways, avionics, yeah, the ones in front of me are all for, you know, how the airplane's performing, where we're flying, where we're going, what's going on. Guys, absolutely incredible having you guys with us. I can't thank you guys enough for hanging out with us. We're going to be back in the air on Saturday night. We'll have the Cockpit GoPro Hero 9 going again for Saturday, so it'll be much better. 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Mountain, 5 p.m. Central? No, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Mountain, 4 p.m. Pacific. Right here, we're going to depart Amsterdam, and we're going to head somewhere really cool, maybe even Innsbruck. Let's see where things go. We got to go south before we go north to go see Mr. Salmonus, which will probably be on Sunday night, so we'll go ahead and do that. Until then, guys, we're heading over to see a very good friend of mine, Mr. Live Fly Guy. We're going to go check him out, give him a hi and a holler. Let's go do that. And in the meantime, big thank you to Drone Flyer for hanging out with us tonight, doing the flight. Take care, everybody. Have yourselves an amazing evening. Thank you very much for absolutely everything. We'll talk to you guys all later, November 38 Alpha Kilo. Happy New Year to everybody. Cockpitbuilders.com, live on Twitch. See you later.